are Cookbooks in your pants. 90 seconds of science and a review of the Muse Concert. You are watching Geek Street Journal. The Muse Concert, like there's only been one. Hey guys, welcome to Geek Street Journal. Two things in the news. First, Google has made a brand new phone that splits into 4 different parts, is completely edible, and is adjusted lightly in cocoa. No, actually, they've released a brand new phone called the Kit Kat, and everyone's laughing and out buying Kit Kats. And Kit Kats are very popular, and Kit Kats are on sale, so buy some Kit Kats on your phone. And also, Nintendo announced its 1DS. It's one little gaming pad with one screen, and then you have to use your iPhone or your Android device or your smart TV in order to play your second screen. Again, not true, spoof product. And the set's getting better with the giant double monitor and the posters behind me. That's a vintage Star Wars comic book right there. On to the correspondence. First off, Jack was going to tell us about cookbooks in your pants.
Hi guys, I'm Jacqueline, and I'll be doing a In Your Pants book video. Most of you already know how this works. I'll just read off the list of book titles and then add In Your Pants to the end of them. And this time it'll be Cookbook Edition, The Great Bean in Your Pants, Picnics in Your Pants, The Joy of Cooking in Your Pants, The Great Big Cookie in Your Pants, Stacks, The Art of Vertical Food in Your Pants, Herb Mixtures and Spicy Blends in Your Pants, A Country Bacon Treasury in Your Pants, Flavored Oils in Your Pants, Flavored Vinegars in Your Pants, The Vinaigrette Begin in Your Crannies, The Seductions of Rice in Your Pants, The Magic of Jello in Your Pants, So Good with Fruit in Your Pants, A Feast of Soups in Your Pants, How to Cook Everything Vegetarian in Your Pants, and last but not least, Simply Delicious Cooking in Your Pants. That is all of the cookbooks that I have to put in your pants. I hope you enjoyed this segment. I hope you enjoy either the rest of this episode or have enjoyed this episode, whether I get put in the beginning, middle, or end.
A highly original, great video, keep it up. Now on to Jonathan, who's going to tell us in his new segment, Cram Sessions, about the nuclear core reactor meltdown in 90 seconds. He has to beat the clock or he explodes and is replaced by an evil twin. See if he does it. Jonathan?
Hello, Jonathan here. I'm going to finish what I started and I'm going to give you a nice in-depth explanation of what happens in a nuclear core meltdown. But first, I want to give a little shout out to my best bud and editor, Adrian. You see, about my last video, he complained. Yes, he complained about me, my video. How could you? One thing he said was that I did not talk fast enough. Well, you know what, buddy? I'll show you. I'm going to do this video, this entire explanation, in under 90 seconds. So, if you would, please, old buddy of mine, start the clock. As the reactor vessel begins to heat up, the coolant level drops due to the coolant evaporating into steam. At 1520 degrees, the cladding on the control rods begin to blister and burst, thus shutting off any coolant flow that may have been coming through this chamber at that time. At 2240 degrees, a very violent, vigorous exothermic reduction oxidation reaction, that reaction looks like this, begins to happen between the steam and the cladding on the control rods, thus producing a lot of hydrogen and a lot of heat. If you want to see what this looks like within an alkali, what happens with an alkali metal, click this link here. Then at 2,600 degrees, this reaction speeds up, as well as the control rods themselves melting. When this reaction speeds up, it can quickly spike the temperature up to 3,410 degrees within just a matter of minutes. Then as the chamber continues to heat up to temperatures above 3,500 to 5,300 degrees, the actual fuel rods themselves will melt. This is the actual meltdown event. When this happens, they then fall into the bottom of the reactor vessel. At this point, they can at times encounter a pool of liquid coolant at the bottom of the reactor vessel, which is still there due to the extreme pressures sometimes that occur in a meltdown event. When this happens, there can be a violent steam explosion, like what happened at Chernobyl. But also, there is more. This pool, this large glob of molten metal, will then sometimes melt through the bottom of the reactor vessel. When that happens, you can kiss any hopes of going back to anywhere within a 2-mile radius of this or more goodbye. That is it. Goodbye.
Very good, you beat the clock. Alternatively, because I haven't seen the video, no, Jonathan! I hope the clone is as funny as you are. But he wouldn't be, because no one can match your level of originality and humor. Either way, well done, you did it. Now on to our last correspondent, Morgan, who went to a Muse concert, so jealous, and she's going to tell you guys about that, because you all need to be horribly jealous of her. Go.
Hello. Oh, hey, look. New set. Whee! So I went to a concert. A Muse concert. To speak in specifics, a Muse concert. With opening act, Cage the Elephant. Muse is my favorite band of all time. They have a great lead singer who is fantastic at shredding on the guitar. I mean, he just makes it look so easy. He picks it up and he plays it just as a regular human would slice through butter. Or however that saying goes. And their bassist. Wow. I envy that guy. I envy him as much as an envious person can envy someone else. His bass playing skills are incredible. And of course, you can't leave out the drummer. He's awesome. Hey. So they have awesome members who make awesome music. And to add on top of that, the lyrics to their songs are deep and brilliant and beautiful and yeah. So Cage the Elephant opened for them, as I said before, and they were good too. I love their music as well. The lead singer, though, he was insane. He crowd surfed twice, and on the second time he actually stood up on the people that were holding him and started swinging around the microphone. It was really funny. I got a picture, it's kind of blurry, but it's pretty awesome anyway. Here you go. Anyways, Muse did an absolutely phenomenal job. The show was great, and this is the second show I've been to, and I was absolutely floored by how great they put on a performance. They also use a lot of lasers. And lasers are always cool. Okay, well that's about it for this week. Next week I'll be reviewing something else, so yep, later!
Thank you very much, Morgan. When you posted all those pictures on Google+, I was so jealous with the lasers and the lights and the crowd surfing and I was just... Now, admittedly, that was more of a fangirling than an actual review. That's totally fine, because it's perfectly great to fangirl over Muse, because Muse is just the best. I love Muse. Really would have loved to go to that concert in your place, or with you. I just wanted to see them. Nice job, Morgan. Well, that is it. We now have a Twitter. Don't forget about our website. Here, let me pull it up for you. On my new monitor. It is a pretty site, and I made it myself, so go ahead and subscribe to that. Subscribe to our Twitter feed, and from all of us here at Geek Street Journal, see you guys next week.